done, it was a basic arithmetic, which was count, sum, average. Okay, when you're gonna use these conditions, whenever you have a single requirement, single condition, like total employees from Mumbai city. Mumbai is a single requirement. If I ask you from this Mumbai city, how many employees are there for the training department? In Mumbai city, you have 4 times repeated. Out of that, how many are from training department? How many employees? 1, 2. And these two are from different department. So this is multiple conditions. When you have more than one condition, at that moment, we're gonna use count ifs, sum ifs, and average ifs. So here, I'm just writing single condition, we use sum if, count if, average if. And of course, we do have min and max. I'll discuss later. Okay. And then when you have more than one condition, then you're gonna use sum ifs, count ifs, average ifs. And then you will be having min ifs again and max ifs. These two are add-on just because in case if you have 2019 or greater than 2019 version, these two will be add-on. These two, remember. In case if you guys are using 2016, you may not see this, okay, in your screen. But these three are common. Okay, how and when we gonna use it? Let's understand. I'm just giving you 2 examples, not more. I'm showing you. Please have a look. Count ifs. First, I'm taking department, then locking the range, and then selecting the training. So I'm matching this department from this training. How many times training is repeated? But there is a second condition for which region. So again, I have to take the region column and I have to log this West region. In case if I don't log, what will happen? If you have a question like that, try in your system, you'll get the answer. Okay, if you're not under here, for the sum ifs, what you're gonna do is, first you're gonna write here sum ifs. And here the first condition is sum range. We need a total salary. So we need to select first total salary and we need to lock it. Okay. Then the criteria range 1. Anything you can take. First you can take region also. If you're taking region, you need to be smart. You have to select the West. Okay. And then I'm selecting the department and freezing and I'm selecting the training. So when I move it, I'm getting the output. And this is our sum ifs.
So can you explain again?
See, first thing, whenever you're using sum ifs, the first concept will be sum range. Sum range is nothing but what you're looking for. You're looking for salary. Okay, based on what? Based on the region level and department level. So I have selected the region, this B column, and I have logged it, and I have selected this West. The criteria, the condition is West. And then again, I have selected department D column and logged it, the range, and I have selected this training. So in this West region training, what is the total salary? Clear? Listen carefully now. Now we have owners here in this data, a small data, right? Yes, no, I need a response. Okay, how many owners do you have? Jenny, Jeff, and then Ben. I need the count. What do I need? Count. But based on which product? I need here. Okay, why we are locking? I'm discussing about that. The locking part. If you have a data like this, and if they ask you to count it, so you're gonna select this, count it, and you're gonna select the range. Agreed? And then you'll be selecting Jenny. Is it clear? Yesterday, you guys have done the same thing. Okay, now, how many times Ben has been repeated? Okay. Jeff, how many times? Jenny is 2 times, 1 and 2. Right answer. Jeff, 1, 2, and 3. It is right. How many times, Ben?
3 times.
1, 2, and 3. How many times you are getting here?
2.
Okay, why? Because the cells are moving. Can you see here? When I started, my cell was from N9. And when I went to Ben, my cell is starting from where?
And 11, 12.
Now you got to know why we are freezing the range, why we are locking this data. Okay, so that my data should not move from one place to another place. Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Now if I lock the same thing, and if I select here the range, and if I lock it, and if I select same thing, Jenny, and if I drag it down, now is it moving?
No, sir.
I hope this makes clear, madam. Someone who asked it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, now coming to his concept, sum if is. Okay, I have a owner and I have a product. Let's talk about product A1. Okay. Jenny, how many product A1 she has sold? Any idea? Jenny, unit sold. Anyone? It is actually 0. Okay, what about Jeff? A1. 0. Okay, Ben? 1. But the value I need. So the total quantity 4615.
15.
Is it clear? Okay, but will you do manually like this? No. To avoid this manual productions, you're gonna use some ifs. Okay, first, what do you require here? What is your sum range here? Quantity
sold.
sold. You will be locking this. And then you're gonna select the criteria one, which is owner. Either anything you can select. I'm just selecting the owner first. Then product class. I'm selecting and locking it. And then I'm locking this also. Now, are you getting it? Tomorrow,
Yes, sir.
if Jeff is A1, so the value is changing. Okay, if Jenny is also having A1, the value is changing. This is how it works. I hope this makes clear, buddy, for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So this is what we have done here also. But we are locking. In real-time scenario, moreover, you will be locking it. The range lock will be done. So always remember, table should be locked, in short. Okay? There should no confusion should be there here. Yes, the range, what you're selecting, the criterias, may change according to the row or according to the column also tomorrow. Okay? That is a condition here. Now coming to this. How many members are very clear with, okay, you guys are getting confused, I know that. Most of the users are confused with the locking part. What if I say without locking also we can do it? Which will be the easy? With locking or without locking?
Without locking.
Okay. How it works, let me explain you. I want everyone to switch their page. Switch the page and listen carefully now. In your screen and in my screen, you will be seeing same range. There is no changes. Remember carefully and do it. I'll give you more time. Don't worry. First, what I'm selecting is, I'm selecting the city from city A1 to A20. Only this range I'm selecting. Are you seeing in my screen? Clear? Which column it is? Column header.
City.
City. So I'm just writing here in the name box has city. After typing enter. Is it clear? What I have done, I have selected the range and I have written here city. Can you guys turn from B1 to B20 and go to this name range and type region? Now I'm selecting the region column, the darker gray. Whichever I select, it will show you dark gray. And you have to type region here and enter, press enter. Now I'm selecting the salary C1, selecting till bottom C20. And again, I'm going here. Which column it is? Salary. Type salary and enter. Do it. Are we good? And the last one is which column?
Yes.
Department. Select the range, complete range. And go here and type department. Okay. Now, how many times I have shown you? 4 times. Now, let's see. Okay. Click on the same question again. No one will touch your screen. No one, only apart from him. You join first and then let me know. Okay, see here, guys. Get the count for each department based on given region. Okay, now if I type here equals to count ifs. Okay, first criteria range. I want to look for the department. So I need to select this range. Instead of selecting, you can just type department and you will get automatic selection. It will automatically select the department range. So what you have done with the help of name range, you have logged that range now. Without knowing, you have logged it. That is fixed now. It will not move anywhere. You have just given a name range. For this column, from here to here, you have given a name called department. Clear? Comma, I'm just selecting this training. And then second column is my region. Even though if I select like this, what I'm getting here? Even I'm selecting, but still I'm getting region only because I have logged it with the name of region. And then West. Okay, I have to log this mandatory. If I don't log, I'll not get the right answer. Without locking, I'm just showing you the answer. First answer, always it will be right. Now let's go to the second answer, third answer, fourth answer, fifth answer. Do you think it is 0? Okay, let me just show you. If I go here, which one it is connecting? Is it connecting to the West region? No. For that reason only, you need to log this cell. Now, if you lock it and if you see, do you see the number? Okay, one more time, please have it. It is going to this sheet. It is going to the different sheet because earlier what he has done, he has added the name in this. Okay, by mistakenly, he has added in the previous sheet. So whenever he type in this new sheet, it is going to that sheet. To modify, to delete, you have to go to, formula tab. In this formula, you will be seeing name range, okay, which is called as name manager. If you click on this, it will clearly show you what you have given here. Can you see this? Okay, you have created a city, you can delete this. It will ask you the permission, you have to delete it. If you have selected wrongly or modified, if you have selected the wrong information or range, then you select from here and delete. Okay, once you delete, now you got the new one. You just need to select from here to here now. Come to this range and select this, and you have to type here city. This is how you can modify. This is called name range. Wait, buddy, I'm just typing it.
Okay.
You. Name range. See, by mistakenly, we have typed twice. So we need to select that. We can edit or we can delete. The best option is deleting so that you should not get confused. Okay. Now create it. Hemant.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I hope everyone got it. Yes, Sneha has some question. Lastly, we selecting department. No, that time also we press enter option or no. No, when we select the department, we use tab, no? Now pressing department. If you type here, then you have to press enter. Okay. I hope you guys have done for total salaries and average salaries. Somewhere you should get error also. Now in this scenario, I need total salary for which region? West region. Agreed?
Right.
Okay. So if I use here sum if s, which formula I'm using? Sum if s. So what is the first condition?
Some range. It
What
should
is
be salary.
salary? So I'm just selecting the salary.
Right.
Okay, then criteria range 1. What should be there? Either you can take department or
The
region.
region.
Which one you want to go with? Department. Okay. I'm just selecting the department over here. And I'm selecting the cell. And now next criteria range 2. Region. Only one is left, which is called region. And which one you will select? West.
West.
Lock it. And close the bracket. Enter. You got the answer?
Right.
The same thing try there also.
Okay.
It will take 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir, but near that average salary we are getting some.
Okay. I'll come to that. So salary, sum range, criteria range 1 is department, and I'm selecting this. Criteria range 2 is region, and I'm selecting this, locking it and closing the bracket. I got the answer. Okay, fine. Now the second condition is, okay, third condition is average. So I have to write here average if. Okay, average ranges, again salary, criteria range 1 is department, and I'm selecting the cell, and then criteria range 2 is region, and selecting the west, closing the bracket. So I got the right answer, but somewhere I'm getting error. Let it be. I'll come to that. So here, okay, as I said you, if you have more than 2019 version, 2019 and above can use this. If you are using 2016, sorry to say you that this formula is not applicable for you. Okay, so that is the reason day one I said you need to upgrade to which version? 19 version. Thank you. So sum range will be, sorry, min range will be salary. Okay, department. You are selecting this, and then region, criteria range 2, and west. If you understand sum if, all other formulas are very simple. Okay, now the last one, which is your max. So here I'm using max if. Max range is your salary. Criteria range 1 is department.
Department.
Selecting this cell. And then criteria range 2 is region. Selecting the cell and closing the bracket. Okay, everything is fine. Only one place I'm getting error. Okay, basically, if you divide 0 divided by 0, what answer you're gonna get? 0. What answer you're getting here?
Error.
Division error. So 0 divided by 0, you will get division error. What is this 0 related to? You don't have any employees in accounting department and marketing department. So you're getting 0. The same thing, salary is also 0 and 0. So for that only you're getting division error. Okay, first thing. Now, to avoid this thing, to replace this division error with something else, with some value. So you're gonna use which formula? If error. Which formula you're gonna use? If error. If you select the cell, the value is nothing but you're selecting the cell. If this cell contains error, I should get 0. If the value is not error, then I should get the same value. Clear on this? So I'm just typing this. Am I getting 0? Okay, if I type here 500, and if I see, am I getting 500? So what it is doing, only where you have an error, it is converting into 0. That is called if error value. So can I try it here? If error, selecting this value and typing 0 and closing the bracket. Now the answer is right. No? Are you sure? I have a question then. If you don't have, I'll give you the question. Sir, I don't want to add in the next column. I want to add in the same column, same cell. In this cell only I should add it. This value should replace. I should not add a new column. So what I should do? I should take this if error before the average if s. Simple concept. Now you understood about the if error, right? Okay, the same thing if error, it will go before the average if s. Simple. So I'm just changing here. If error, and then at the end, after closing the bracket here, after end, I'm just typing 0, close the bracket. So wherever you have error, automatically it will convert. Now this column is not required. Can you see that? This is how it works. Cross check, please. Before average if s, I have written if error. That's it. Let's start. So the first condition here. So whenever you want to identify the ranking based on the sales, you have to give the ranking part. So in this, which one is the highest one?
Sir, Dheeraj.
First position, second one, third
Second
one,
third one, Rohit,
fourth one. Will you give on like this
Chetan.
manually?
No, sir.
No, right? Then for that, which option you have to use? The rank formula. So we have here equals to rank, and you're gonna use here rank, only the rank which has a warning sign. Okay, this warning sign is just because you can use earlier version of 2007 also. Okay, for that only they have given you this warning sign. So first thing you need to select the number, the single number, and then you're gonna refer the range. So once you type this range, you're gonna get this answer. So the ranking is 7th position, and you can see the first one is Dheeraj. You got the answer. So like this, you will be getting this formula. So how to write it? One more time I'm explaining. Please have a look. Equals to rank. First, you need to select this number. This number has which position? The ranking position. For that, you need to refer this range and lock it and close the bracket. And you got the 7th rank. The same concept you are applying for this all. Okay. So you have to lock the range as I said you earlier, or else it will move ahead. Right. Now coming to here, few formulas which we have it towards downside. So the first formula which we are discussing about is mode. Mode is basically known for reminder. So in short, we have mentioned here below, the Excel mode function returns the reminder of two numbers after division. For example, if you divide 10 divided by 3, the remainder will be 1. So this is what mode function will do. There are two types of mode. One is MODE and the second one is MOD. MOD is for the division. So you're gonna select this number and you're gonna select this divider. And then you're gonna get the output here. So wherever you have a reminder, it will give you the values. Where you don't have a reminder, it will not give you any values. It will be 0. Cross check once, please, if you want to, but it's just on optional. Because in real-time scenario, we'll not be using this mode. Only in financial departments, we're gonna use for the calculation part.
Sir, could you repeat again the mode part?
The mode function returns the remainder of two numbers after division. For example, if I use 10 divided by 3, what will be my remainder? 1. That is what it is returning. Okay. Already I have mentioned the answers. You don't have to do anything. Just you need to understand. Okay. Any questions here? Okay. Now coming to the next concept. Here you have 3 things. Go ahead with this and give me the output. What exactly it means. Read these 3. First is mean. Mean is basically average, so you can ignore. Median and mode. I need these 2 answers. Check it first, understand it, and then give me the answer. What it means. Why should I use that formula? Okay, median. Basically, median will give you the middle value, okay, in a data set according to when you are arranging the data set from ascending to descending. For example, I'm just giving you a random example here. 5, 6, 8, 9, 15, and 12 are 2, 3. So how many numbers you have? 7 numbers. In this, these are the numbers which you're seeing, and I need a middle value. So middle value, for that we're gonna use median. If I type here and search it, what value I'm getting?
6.
9 is in the medium, right? Okay, so you have to arrange it from ascending to descending. Now, which is your middle value?
6.
That is what you are getting it. Clear on this? In case the value is huge. Now, how it is calculating basically? First 3 even number, bottom 3 even number gone. Okay, which means totally 7 records you have. So upper one will go to the top records, lower one will go with the bottom records. Whatever you have a middle value, you'll get this answer. Clear? Now, in case if I have here, now what will be my middle value? What do you think?
8 plus 6 divided by 2. In that case, no, in this case, 5 plus 6.
5 plus 6 divided by 2.
Yes.
So instead of doing those things, I can use which formula? Median formula. 5.5 is my answer. But I don't see anywhere 5.5, right? Okay. So in short, what it is calculating. So first 3, again, it will go. Okay, because the total value is 8. The total row number is 8. So in this, first 3 will go up, bottom 3 will go, and middle value you have, it will get added. So here you have to use 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 divided by 2.
Mm.
So what is the answer you're getting?
5
That is your middle value. Is it clear? Okay. Now, coming to this mode. What do you mean by mode now?
The most repeating
Highest
value.
number of frequency of a number.
multiple repeat.
Yeah.
Using? Repeat. It is repeating, no? Only 7 is repeating there in your data set.
No, sir. 25 also repeating.
Then,
Or number of time repeating.
so it is repeating 25 also and 7 also. But why I'm getting 7 only? Okay.
The data is taking from the top.
Who said lowest value? For him. I have added 50. Yeah, it's okay. You need to understand, no? So that is the reason. I have added 50. Whatever its top ascending records. Okay, if it is 7 here, it will give you 7. If it is 50 also, if it is repeating. Okay, first number is 7 here. Okay, earlier it was 7. And this 7. So 2 times already it is there. Getting it? If I keep here 25 and here 25 and if I keep here 7. So which value it will give you?
25.
25 value, because whatever it is arranged according to that it will give you according to your data. Okay, but it is not giving you 2. Mode will represent based on no mode, one mode, and multiple modes. Based on your version, it may change based on your version. So if you are using mode, how many options you are seeing here? 1, 2. Okay, let me just show you here. 1, 2, 3. Check in your system how many modes you see. 3. Sure. Okay. If I use mode multi and if I select the range from here to here, I'm seeing 25 and 7. Can you cross check? Okay. Now coming to the round. Everyone, switch back to the round. Yes. Now, do you see ABS? The full form of ABS is absolute. Okay. So whenever you have a negative value, it will convert into positive value. So if you type equals to ABS, and if you select the cell, you have minus 350 and you can see here positive 350. So it is removing the minus sign. Is it clear? Can you guys now integer? INT is full form is integer. So basically it will just give you the whole number. Okay. If you type here any decimal, how many decimals if you have, if you want to remove the decimal in one single go, if you select, you can get it. This is how it will remove the decimal values. Okay, but wherever you see the minus sign, it will increase the value with minus 53. Suppose you have 52 and it is increasing 53. Even some people say there, okay, sir, if I have 1, still you will get it the same thing. Earlier it was 65. So 0.5 decimal, if it is there, it has to increase the value. In integer, it will not do anything like that. Remember this. Okay. Whatever you have before the point, which means the number, whole number, it will convert into a whole number. Integer. Please make a note of, see in this number, wherever you see negative value, it should be minus 1. Wherever you see in this number, positive number, it should be 1. And wherever you see 0, it should be 0. Getting the question here? So let's see. If I'm using sign and if I select this number, what I'm getting? 1. And if I'm saying negative sign, what I'm saying here? -1. If I see 0, 0. Before this formula, okay, launched, we were using if logical condition. We were using if logical condition. For example, it is a lengthy process. Let me explain you here. If this value is lesser than 0, I should have -1. If again this value is greater than 0, I should have 1. Or else it should be 0. This is the condition. Can you see that? Now, which formula is easy? Sign formula or logical condition?
Sign formula.
That is the reason they have launched this formula. Okay. Can you please make a note? Now coming to this part. Round, round up, and round down. In a simple language, if you want me to say, please have a look here. I'm just typing here 3 numbers, which is 500.4. Okay, sorry, 5000.40, which is I'm getting 4. Okay, again, same number, 500.8 or 0.5. And if I use 500. So these are the 3 different numbers, right? Okay. If I want to get the rounding one, so if I use here round, and if I select this number and give number of digit, how many number of digit you need? Number of digit in the sense the decimal values. How many you want? I don't want anything. So what I'm getting here? Okay. Now, what's happening here? 0.5. Whenever you have 0.5, 0.5 or above than that, okay, greater than or equals to 0.5, then what will happen here is round will increase the value like this. Okay. If it is lesser than or okay, lesser than 0.5, then it will give you the same result. Clear on this? So now let's see here. Listen carefully. If you need 1 decimal value also, you can add. If you need 2 also, you can add. For example, I'm just showing you. I'm selecting this number. I need 1 decimal value and I'm closing it. So I got 50.9 because the decimal value contains 8 and 9. The last value is 9. 9 is greater than 5. So it is converting this 8 into 9. Got it? If I don't need a decimal values, then I'll be using round, selection of this and 0 and closing the bracket. Okay, I'm getting 51. Okay, here, let's see, I got 36. Here, 852. And here, what I'm getting? 816. Here, 1. Here, 2. Okay, let's see about the roundup. So if I'm using roundup and selecting the same value and giving the decimal value as 0. Now again, I got 51, 36, okay, 852. Now, what value I'm getting here? And here? And here. Okay, what is the differences between round and roundup? What is the differences? Round has a condition like this. Roundup has no condition. Okay, roundup will always increase the value, whether it is lesser than or equals to 0.5 also, it will increase the value. Clear on this? Okay, even if it is lesser or greater than or equals to 0.5 value, it will by default increase the value. For example, these are the 3. Got it? Now coming to the next option, round down. If I use here round down and if I select this and give 0. So in short, what it is gonna do, it will remove the decimal values, nothing else. Can you see that? There is no changes at all. Even if it is 50.89, it will not increase the value. It will give same value as it is, removing a decimal values. Clear? These are the 3 formulas. Can you guys cross check? Move to the yesterday's task. So the first
Sir.
question I have given here was related to this. How many members got the answer? Okay, which formulas you guys have used? Count it. large, selection of this range, log the range. You will be filling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't we do it randomly here, dynamically?
What I did is I have added the serial number before the.
Even she also did the same thing. Yeah, please go ahead. What was that?
To lock it and then you have to write row and then open the bracket, close the bracket. It indicates 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, and then comma. Right, you have to write again.
Where, what I have to write here?
Close.
Directly close, right? Huh.
Minus
Minus,
row,
again row, okay.
the bracket. You have to select the formula.
I think it is lengthy. They'll not understand. Okay. Let me just give you a simple way. Row A1. Okay. Now, what is this row A1? So basically, when you run this formula, it returns the row number of a reference. If you select any cell, okay, which cell I have selected now? J15. So it will remove the column name and it will give you the number. Which number I'll get here? Which number I'll get? What do you think? I have used J15. So this is my cell number. It will just remove the column. So which number I'll get? 15. Simple concept. If I type here J1, so which column I'll get? Which number I'll get? 1. If I drag it down, now which number I'm getting?
2.
If I drag it down, which number I'm getting? If I drag it down, which number? Got it? So what I have done here is, I have used row A1. A1 in the sense, the first number, serial number 1. The second one is row A2, serial number 2. So like that, it has gone till here. Clear on this? Okay, the same thing will come into the small selection of this range. And you have row A1, anything you can take. It's not like that A1 only. You can use Z1 also. Doesn't matter. End of the day, I'll get the number, the reference number. Remember, Z will get removed. 125, 385, 565, 695, and 725. Is it clear? So you should not refer the cell reference. This is for large and this is for small. So here, total product class by Ben. So how many products he has? So which formula should I use? Count if. So I need to select here the owner and I have to write here Ben. So I got number 3. And now total product class by Ben and Jenny. So here also I'm gonna use the same formula. Count if, selection of this and closing the bracket. Sorry, giving a comma and typing here Ben. And then close the bracket and then again you have to use plus sign. So why plus sign you are using? To count Jenny's. Then you have to use here Jenny. And then enter. So totally how much you got? 5. So for a single count, you are using only one time, count if. For the double count, you have to use 2 times. But in between, you will be having plus sign. Is it clear? So this is how you're gonna get the answer. If some range is here, this, and then Ben, and then some range will be your quantity. That's it. If I want to calculate the both, then again, sum if, the range, and then here again Ben, and we have to select the range and close the bracket. And then plus sum if again, So in interview, they're gonna ask you like this. I need 2 users total quantity. At that time, you have to use like this. So from tomorrow onwards, the speed may increase. We are gonna start from here, which is logical conditions. So tomorrow we will be completing logical condition and date conditions. At the same time, you may have some few tasks also. Even logical task you have it. So you have to complete that also. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna start from here. I hope this makes clear. Any questions? Online or offline?
Sure.
Okay, first thing you need to understand. See, day by day, the difficulty will increase. It's common. It will not be same as it is. So you have to practice at least half an hour for the previous one and 2 hours for the latest one. Because you have to understand the concept, how it is working. Whatever you're learning yesterday, it is related to today. Whatever you're learning today, it is related for tomorrow's. If you're missing the class, at least refer the recordings. Blindly don't sit. If you're blindly sitting, you will not understand, you'll just copy paste and later on you will cry. I'm clearly saying you this. It's your wish, you can sit. I'm not saying at all. You all have all the rights to sit in the class and you can practice anything. But at the end, if you want to understand the concept, then you have to practice a lot. If you're not practicing, you'll not learn. Got it? Suppose I have given you these questions. Example, I'm just saying you. If I give you different kind of a questions now, will you be able to get the answer? Is it possible? What do you think? Will you be able to? Are you sure? That is a question I have. So that surety should be 100% for me. Clear? At least 80%. Yes, you can try it. You will get the answer or you will be close to the answer. That confident level, I should get it.